I look so dumb with this hat on. I feel like this might be too close to the camera for me. I don't like people getting too close in my face. Wait, I better be filming. I'm sweating. I'm sweating, sweating, sweating. What's good? No, that's too much. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My little channel. My name is Strawberry Punk, and if you don't know my name or my real name, my name is Daniela. And today we're gonna be talking about all of my 2018 favorites. The long-awaited video that I've been promising to film, and then I just got lazy, and then I got distracted, and then I had work. But I'm here now. If you want to see all of my favorite products from the following past year, then keep on watching. So I didn't have that much favorites in 2018 in skincare, but I do have two favorites I'm going to share with you guys. The first one is the Glossier Milk Jelly Cleanser. This is like one of the best cleansers I've ever used. It doesn't strip my skin of its natural oils. What I love most about this is that I can use this around my eye area and it's not going to irritate it. It's not going to get like... I tried another cleanser this year which was supposed to be comparable to this, but all it did was just dry the fuck out of my skin. Like, my skin was peeling. It was really bad. So I switched back to this and I was like, I am so sorry I betrayed you. I think this would fit for all skin types, so honestly, if you're on the hunt for a new cleanser, I highly recommend this one. The next product is actually, is this considered skincare? I think this is skincare. I'm considering this as skincare. This is the Glossier balm.com. This thing has lasted me so long. I still have so much product in here. I love using this before I go to bed and before I do any lip makeup or anything like that. It keeps my lips super hydrated. I have the flavor coconut, which tastes so good, but they also have different ones, and yeah, I just love it. So next we're moving on to primers, and I have two primers to show you guys. The first one is the Honey Do Me Up primer from NYX Cosmetics. This is really hydrating. It is super tacky. Like, this thing is gonna not make your foundation move. I just love how it feels on my skin. I feel like it's like a nice drink of water on my skin, and I just really like it as a, like, if I'm doing like an everyday makeup type of look, or if I'm doing glowy skin. It's definitely worth it. As you can see, I've run out of it and I desperately need to go pick up some more. So the next primer I will actually use with my NYX one, but I will apply this one in the center of my face. This is the Fenty Beauty Instant Retouch Primer. Now, at first, I didn't really like this primer. I thought it wasn't doing anything for my skin. I was just like, oh my god, I just bought this primer and now, like, what am I gonna do with it? Because I don't even like it. But I was like, okay, let me give it another go. So I kept using this every day, and it actually really smooths out your skin without making it feel like that super heavy silicone feeling like other primers will give you. This doesn't clog up my pores. I feel like this actually really prepares my skin for a nice base. I haven't tried it with the Fenty foundation because I still don't have the right shade for me. So I really want to see how that will work with that, but with my other foundations, it works really well. So speaking for foundations, I also have two favorite foundations of 2018. Maybelline Superstay foundation. I love this foundation. Literally, I have no bad things to say about it. This is super long lasting. If you have oily skin, this is gonna be great on your T-zone area or the areas where you're most oily. If you have dry skin, I wouldn't necessarily say stay away from this, but I think you should definitely moisturize your skin first. Make sure it's really hydrated and nourished, and you would probably maybe like this. I would say give it a go. I mean, it's a drugstore foundation, super inexpensive. They have lots of different shades, which is very good. I just really like how long lasting this is. I've gone to Disney, I've been on water rides, and I've worn this foundation. So anytime I know I'm gonna be going out for a whole day or just doing something all day, or just, you know, I will definitely reach for this foundation. So the next foundation I've really been enjoying is the Makeup Revolution Fast Base Stick Foundation. This thing is so freaking, it's so fucking dewy. It's definitely like one of those things I reach for if I'm trying to achieve a very glowy, I don't want to say glass skin, but you know, definitely like a reflective, glowy, healthy skin look. My only beef with this is that I don't necessarily have the right shade, and I've been trying to find the right shade in that foundation range, but I just don't have it. So this one is a tad light on me, but I just make it work. Moving on to concealer. This should be no surprise because these are literally the only 2 concealers I've ever used in all of 2018. And they are the first one up is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I've mentioned this concealer like a million times in my videos before. I use this for everything. I use this for an eye primer. I use this for underneath my eyes. I use this as basically foundation too. I have dry under eyes so they can get really creepy looking real fast if I'm not careful with what concealer I'm using. So this one has definitely helped them look a little bit smoother. My only beef is I'm starting to notice I'm actually creasing more often with this concealer, so I probably have to bake more underneath my eyes, which I don't like doing, but for this concealer I'm willing to make an exception. This is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define concealer. Now, I've talked about this plenty of times in my videos. I also use these for everything. It's super long lasting. It's not too dry, but it's not too hydrating either. They have a good amount of shade ranges. I feel like with this concealer, some people like it, some people don't. It's definitely a personal preference, but I highly suggest trying them out. In 2018, my brows have definitely been on a journey. I used to shave the ends of my brows, so I would get like that super nice straight brow look. I've retired from that look just because I'm scared that my eyebrows are not gonna go brep. I'm just scared that my eyebrows are not gonna go brep. I'm just scared that my eyebrows are not gonna grow back because they haven't been growing back the same way. So yikes. Anyways, so I've been letting them grow out. I've actually been using the soap method to make them more fluffy. I also like to film in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. This is like an OG product. I mean, everyone has most likely probably used this at least once in their lifetime. It's definitely a good brow pencil. I've tried other brow pencils and it's just not the same for me. I just love the texture of this overall. So to keep my brows in place, I love using the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. It's definitely helped making my brows look a little bit more fuller, more defined. I'm using it right now. I don't know if you can really tell. If you want to see a brow routine, let me know down below in the description. Let me know down below in the comment section. If you've tried other brow gels and they just don't hold your hairs up, I think you should definitely try this one out. It's super good. I suck at describing things, by the way, if you haven't noticed. So for blush, I love blush. I love how it looks on the skin. I just love how like cute you get. I feel like I get superpowers when I put on blush. First blush that I've been using a lot this year is the Glossier Cloud Paint. This is in the shade Beam. This is so cute. I really love peachy blushes. I feel like they look really good on my skin tone. I've seen people use it like for a lip color or on their eyes. I just use it for my cheeks, but this is so nice. It's so easy to blend out. It works really well with powders underneath it. It's just a really easy product to use. You don't need a lot, so this is gonna last you a long time. If you're into liquid blushes, I would definitely try this out. I mean, I just love Glossier in general as a brand. For powdered blush, I've been using the Milani, what is this? The Baked Powder Blush and Luminoso. I mean, this is like an old school favorite that everybody loved, but this looks really nice on the skin. Again, this is one of those nice peachy blushes that look really good on my skin tone. I just love it. Moving on to highlighter. Oh my god, I've been wanting to talk about this, like my favorite highlighters, for so long, and now I finally get to talk about it. I loved the e.l.f. What is this? This is the liquid highlighter. There's a specific name to it, but I forgot. I mentioned this in a haul video a long time ago, and ever since then, I've been using it like non-stop. My only beef with this is there's not any other shades. I think it's just this one shade, and it's a light champagne color. Really nice on fair, light, medium skin, but I'm not sure how this would look on deeper skin tones. I want everybody to try this highlighter, so e.l.f., please, if you're watching, sponsor me, first of all, but e.l.f., also, come on, make more shades, because, you know, everyone should get a little taste of this highlighter. These were probably the best highlighters of 2018. My all-time favorite products of 2018. Desi and Katy Dose of Colors collaboration. This is in the shade Fuego. she's been well loved, you know. I've been dipping into her and I'm probably gonna buy an extra, but I just love this highlighter so much. I've never had a highlighter that gave me like a really glossy reflective sheen to the skin. It doesn't leave like a weird cast on my skin like other highlighters do, like you know when you like look forward and you could still see the highlighter. It doesn't give me that. I really have like nothing bad to say about this product. Like I just love this product. They do have another shade. It's what's it called? I think it's called Chasing the Sun. That one would probably work way better for deeper skin tones or medium skin tones, but this is such a good highlighter. Like it works so well. It blends out so nicely. Like it's pop it. It's pop it. Come on. Desi and Katy really did that. So another highlighter, I think I mentioned it in another video that I was going to talk about it in this video. But this is the Pixi. This is the Pixi Glowy Gossamer Duo. This is in the shade Subtle Sunrise. As you can see, this one has also been very well loved. It's also one of those highlighters that give you like that glossy sheen look. It's not super sparkly. I'm not a fan of those highlighters. I mean, don't get me wrong, sometimes I'll like dip into like a little sparkly glittery highlighter, but most of the time I just love these highlighters. Like it's so good. I believe they have two duos of this highlighter. So this is one, I forgot what the other one was, but I think that one is for deeper skin tones. This shade I've basically, I mean, as you can see, I've pretty much loved this one way more than this shade. This one's just more of like a pinky highlighter. This one is like that light gold champagne color that works well with my skin tone. It's like the same quality of the Desi and Katy Dose of Color highlighter. I'm wearing the Desi and Katy highlighter, by the way, if you guys were wondering. This is the Freck, what is this? A long wear freckle makeup. Huh? This is what I use to give myself that nice faux freckle look. I've mentioned this before in my previous video actually, but I just think this is so user-friendly, so easy to apply. It's definitely like more realistic than I think than like using a pomade or brow pencil, or you know, I don't know how other people do it. They can pull it off really easily, but I can't. I'm a dumb bitch. So I mean, it's so cute. Look how small it is. It's so cute. This should come as to no surprise. This, I mean, come on, really? You didn't see this coming? Sugarpill eyeshadows. You guys, like, I have so many. I went crazy. So this is one of my Sugarpill shadow palettes. This is the other Sugarpill palette that I have. They're coming out with more, which I'm so happy about. So obviously, you know, I'm gonna be copping, but let me tell you something. I'm a hoe for packaging. Like anything cute, and if it has like a good color range, if it has good formulas, like that's what Sugarpill is. So I love them so much. They just are so pigmented. They blend super well on the eye. I also like using some of them as blush. You can use some of them as like a bronzer. You can use some of them as a highlighter. They're so versatile and you get so much product. Like these pans are huge, so they're gonna last you a long time. A close second though to colorful eyeshadows that I've been using is the Colored Raine Vivid Pigments palette. It's so, oh my god, like it packs a punch. I'm using some of them on my eye today, mostly this color Crushin' and this color Sauce. They are so motherfucking pigmented. Like I put it, like the first time I used this, I was like, okay. If you're more of someone who doesn't like single pan shadows and you just want something that is all together in a palette, I would go for this. It is going to be a little bit more affordable than Sugarpill, but honestly both are so good. Like you can't go wrong with either choice. Or do what I did and get both the Vivid Pigments palette and Sugarpill, because you can never have too many colorful eyeshadows, am I right? The last palette I've really been enjoying is the beautiful Desi and Katy Dose of Colors collaboration palette. The shimmers in this palette have by far been the best shimmers I've ever tried in my life. I'm using this shade over here. This is the shade Try Me. The mattes I haven't really used, but this is definitely a palette you can take with you anywhere. If I'm going on a trip again, I'm definitely bringing this palette. It works so well. It's really cohesive. Like I said, the shimmers in here are amazing. They look super reflective in the light. The formula of these shimmers is completely out of this world. Like, Dose of Colors really did an amazing job, and so did Katy and Desi for putting together an amazing palette. We talking about lashes. The first one being off the Featherella Lashes. These are in the style Angel. These are the ones I'm wearing now. They've quickly become one of my new favorites. I don't even know where to start with these lashes, you guys. They're super long, super wispy. They're not so full to the point where you can't see your eye look. I think they make a dramatic statement, but you can also be able to see all the hard work that you put in your eyeshadow if, you know, you do eyeshadow that day. I don't know what you're doing, so I'm probably gonna buy more, to be honest, once these run out. I'm excited to try more from Featherella. I think they're really cute. Definitely underrated. I haven't really heard anyone talk about them, but I found them in Riley Rose one day and I was like, sure, why not? So the next pair of lashes that I have is the Lily Lashes in the style Miami. Actually, oh shit, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I didn't even buy this at Sephora. I bought this at TJ Maxx on the low, so that's how I found these lashes. But they're so pretty. They're very separated. They're very dramatic, more dramatic than the Featherella lashes in my opinion. I love putting these on when I do like a regular winged eyeliner look. I think if you're going for something more dramatic, I would highly recommend the Lily Lashes. We're almost done with the favorites. I'm trying not to keep this video so long, but damn. So another one of my favorite face products, or like finishing off my face, is definitely the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I love this so much. I've actually bought it for other people as Christmas presents because I was like, please try this out because it's gonna make your skin look super nice. When I'm buying a setting spray, the most important thing that I look for in it is just to really set in the makeup, really set in all the powders into my skin, just give off like a nice little dewy finish. So this is definitely something that I've seen that has given me all that. It smells really good, by the way. This is a good face mist, so try it out. So the last category for my favorites in makeup is lips. So for lips, I have a couple bad boys in here. So I'm gonna start off with the Dose of Colors Desi and Katy lip gloss. This is in the shade Over the Top. Beautiful gloss. I love using this on my no makeup days, everyday makeup type of look. It doesn't feel gritty on the lips or super gritty. I mean, like if you rub your lips together, you're definitely gonna feel them, but it's not like super gritty to the point where it's like uncomfortable and you want to take off the lip gloss. Unfortunately, it is limited edition, but honestly, like, let me just say the Desi and Katy collection was one of the best collections that came out in 2018. Super well put together. You can definitely tell like it was thought out, and it just, all the products work. So this is definitely another product from that line that has worked for me, and I love it. Another Dose of Colors product actually is the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick, specifically in the shade Quark. This is one of my favorite matte lipsticks in this formula. I just think it doesn't feel uncomfortable on the lips, doesn't dry my lips out. I can wear this for a long time and it's gonna stay put. It is a little bit more on the high-end price, but it's lasted me a long time as well. This is the Wet n Wild liquid catsuit liquid lipstick. That's a mouthful. This is also very versatile to me because I love using this as eyeliner. If they don't end up working for my lips, I just love using them as eyeliner. Specifically this shade, this is in the shade Missy and Fierce, which is what I'm wearing today. It's definitely one of the nicest reds that I've ever had. It doesn't like bleed everywhere on the lips. It stays put. Specifically this shade I think is like a really nice red. It's drugstore. It's like what, $4 or $5. So my last two favorite products in the lips category is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. This is in the shade London, and then I also have the NYX Intense Butter Gloss in the shade Peanut Brittle. These as a combination is so nice. I just love the undertones and the colors of these liquid lipsticks. I use probably like the soft matte lip cream almost every day. I've bought so many of these because these are just like my go-to color. It's not as long lasting as, let's say, like the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick. Super cheap. Same with the Intense Butter Gloss. It's just a nice, super intense, I mean, it's in the name, and the intense glossy plumping looking type of lip gloss. I love mixing these two together, and yeah, one of my favorite pairs. That's it. This is the end of my favorites video of the 2018 year. 2018 was definitely like a good and a bad year. I hope this year will be super good to you. I'm so glad that you guys decided to stick with me in 2018 and are now sticking with me in 2019. Oh, by the way, this look was very Valentine's Day inspired because I'm probably not gonna get like a Valentine's Day video up. But I will be posting this on my Instagram if you want to know the details. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you later.